How to prevent console log performance issues. Imagine trying to find a small detail in a busy room while everyone is talking at once. That's what your browser does when you use too many console logs during debugging. If you want your web application to run smoothly, especially when working with JavaScript, you need to keep your console logging in check. Console log statements are useful for catching bugs, but they can slow down your app if overused. Since console.log is a synchronous operation, it pauses your code until the message is printed. This means if you log large objects or call it repeatedly, your app can become sluggish. During development, only add console logs where they are truly needed. Avoid dumping entire objects directly into the console because browsers may evaluate them lazily, which can cause delays. When your code moves to production, it's best to remove or disable console.log calls altogether. One simple way is to override the console.log function with an empty function when deploying. For example, you can check if your environment is set to production and then replace console.log with a function that does nothing. This keeps your live site fast and prevents debug information from showing up to users. Instead of relying heavily on console logs, consider using dedicated logging libraries like Winston or Debug. These tools are designed to handle logs more efficiently, offer log-level controls, and can be turned on or off based on your needs. Remember, wrapping console.log inside asynchronous functions does not make it asynchronous. It still blocks the main thread because console.log itself is a blocking call. To keep your application running smoothly, use console.log sparingly during development. Avoid logging large or complex objects directly, as they can slow down your debugging process. Always disable or override console.log in production to prevent performance issues. Using specialized logging tools can give you better control and help you avoid unnecessary slowdowns. Understanding that console.log can block your main thread is key to keeping your application responsive. By following these tips, you can master debugging without sacrificing performance. Keep your logs focused, remove them when not needed, and use the right tools for the job. This way, your application stays fast and your debugging remains effective.